I'm Alexis Baudry, and parkour is my drug. Parkour is my drug.
Scaling walls. Pouncing from rooftop to rooftop. Superhero abilities. This is parkour, and the city is an urban playground.
Parkour would be an art of movement from getting to point A to point B the most efficiently and fluidly possible by conserving the most energy. So if taking the stairs is more efficiently than climbing the wall, because it's a 20-footer wall, you'll be taking the stairs, but if there is a bar in the way or a small wall to climb on, you'll go straight over it, you'll climb it, you'll vault.
And flips and back handsprings are free running, which is more of like I guess the aesthetic part of parkour.
Parkour was born in the quiet Paris suburb of Nice, the product of childhood games between the young Sébastien Foucault and his friends.
And really the whole town was there for us, there for free running. You just have to look, you just have to think like children. In fact, all kids think like this. For us, this is how we still see it. This is the vision of free running.
And this is the same vision that two parkour enthusiasts imagined for youth in Ottawa. Together, they started a training group.
My name is Patrick Barrier. Patrick!
My name's Alexis Baudry. Alexis!
I've been doing parkour for all of my life, from jumping around in the play yards and playing with my friends.
I've always been the type of guy to run around, climb on things, jump down, and I think it's always been a part of my life. The good aspects that come out of parkour are limitless. It's incredible how much good it can do to you.
There's skill acquisition that's going on, there's confidence building, team building as well, because we're working in a group.
Parkour is really liberating. You feel a lot greater, you're in your bubble, almost like a vacation, because you can't think of anything else when you're training. When I started doing parkour, I was using all my energy at that. So when I was in school, my grades actually went up a lot. When you're doing moves, you got to concentrate, and you have to really think about what you're doing, and you have to be you in your zone, in your state of mind.
This discipline shaped Alexis' career path.
What made me choose to be a police officer instead of going for office work, and something that I probably wouldn't be standing very long in, is the fact of doing parkour, actually being outside, and the adrenaline rush that I get out of it would probably be the key factor.
Adrenaline keeps parkour junkies like Alexis and Nick Provo always looking for their next hit.
Hi, I'm Nick Provo, and I do parkour and free running. Nick! My friend introduced me to it, and I thought it was amazing, and one afternoon he made me try a front flip. I tried it, and from that time on I was addicted. It's just the rush of doing a flip and being upside down was unreal, and the feeling of just jumping from building to building.
Adrenaline is kind of a drug. Actually, it is a drug.
Your heart starts beating faster.
I'm hooked on it, and I need to get some more and more.
That feeling I get is unreal. I can't describe it with words.
I'm definitely an adrenaline junkie.
Not knowing how it's going to end up, it's the best feeling in the world. I wouldn't trade it for anything.
I don't do drugs, so parkour would be considered my drug.
Parkour is a drug to me.
If parkour is the drug for the kids Alexis teaches, it can be addictive. But could they be crossing into dangerous territory?
We could definitely get addicted to adrenaline.
I think most of us already have.
Yeah.
That adrenaline rush, the heart rate speeding up, body temperature increasing. Fear is sort of a fundamental emotion that we all have as human beings, but I think how we respond to that physiological reaction, I think probably has a lot to do with the way people choose either to participate in these high extreme sports or not. Whereas someone who's open to experience and who's into extreme sport might actually thrive on that feeling. They're scared, they're still feeling scared and fear, but they're willing to walk through it because they know that they'll sort of be that rush. Whereas, the average person might think, well, that's crazy.
My mom thinks I'm crazy. My mom thinks I shouldn't be doing this sport. She says this is stupid, it's ridiculous. She's definitely one of the people who thinks that the risks outweigh the benefits.
People don't just fall to the ground doing parkour. Sometimes they get buried 6 feet under it.
People have died from it, and I know a lot of my friends have been injured and broken many bones.
Literally and metaphorically, I think you probably really learn how to fall.
Falling on my back during parkour. I had to go to the hospital for that one.
I face planted. It was about like 7-foot drop to concrete.
For a couple of minutes I couldn't feel my legs, so I thought I was paralyzed.
I front flipped off a stack of wood one time and tore ligaments in my knee.
One of my friends has broken 20 bones.
Injury is a part of every single sport, but I think in that sport they really learn how to address it and how to work with it because it's a known part. So I think that's positive, and yet at the same time, like I said, if the proper preparation hasn't been done, then you're putting yourself at risks that aren't balanced with your training.
Even if I've broken an arm or a foot or ankle or anything, I'd still do free running as I'm injured.
A couple of days ago, I was doing a move I always do, a backflip off the wall. I clipped my foot and tripped going up on the wall, and I think I broke my big toe. I did everything today on a broken toe. That's dedication.
We're running and jumping down that corner.
Despite the pain he endures, it's still hard for some people, even Alexi's parents, to realize how much parkour has affected his life.
I'm not a very open person, and I don't speak much about my life to my parents, unfortunately. But I don't think they know at what point parkour is important to me. I could be surprised, maybe they do, but it's really, really something big for me. Parkour is really important, and I always said if I become paralyzed, I'm probably going to end my life there because I won't be able to live in a wheelchair.
For the 25th Hour in Ottawa, I'm Brier Dodge.